It's getting super hot now, and I want to make sure that you know what your rights are here in Qatar. Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's Mr. Q, your friendly neighborhood Qatari here, and today I wanted to share with you important facts related to working outside in the heat and how you need to be standing up for your rights. The country is here to help you and protect you, so make sure that you use that protection. And guys, if you care, please share this episode, it's really important. Now we know it gets real hot. Yes, in the 40s, sometimes it kisses the 50s as well, and we melt. We melt into a puddle. And of course, that also means that we need to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated, and of course, we don't feel that very often because we are in air-conditioned spaces, ACs everywhere. But there are a lot of people that are helping to build this country that have to be outside in the heat, and that's why there are laws and rules that businesses and companies have to follow. Now, first of all, let's talk about the old regulations, because from 2007 to 2020, we did have rules about working outside under the sun. This all started with Ministerial Decision number 16 in 2007. What this meant is between the 15th of June and the 31st of August, people weren't allowed to work between 11:30 and 3 p.m. Also, workers are not supposed to be working more than 5 hours in the morning out in the open. And also what Qatar did was to make sure that they had more inspectors checking out the different workplaces to ensure they're following the rules. And any company that was violating these rules would be shut down for a month. Now, those rules changed in May 2021 for the better.
For the better.
This was known as the Ministerial Decree number 17 of 2021. So the first thing that changed was that they extended the hours that you're not supposed to be working. So from 11:30 it went to 10 a.m. and then from 3 p.m. to 3:30. So that means as of today, from 10 a.m. to 3:30, nobody should be working out in the sun.
Stop working!
Now, before it was from the 15th of June to the 31st of August, and now it's the 1st of June to the 15th of September. Also, one of the important rules is that if you're going to be working outside or even in shaded areas, you still need to have proper ventilation. Now, there's something called the WGBT, the wet globe bulb temperature. For those of you that don't know, this is basically a metric that once you hit a certain temperature, all work should stop. Now in Qatar, if it passes 32.1, then that means
everybody, stop working.
Now this doesn't mean when the country hits 32.1 as a country, as a temperature, because, in summer it's always going to pass 32.1. Come on, we know it. It's when a particular area passes 32.1 based on the wet bulb globe index. And how do they calculate it? Well, we're going to share some information down below. But again, it's something that is a global practice, and it's to ensure that you don't suffer from heat stress. Now, what happens if a company is found in violation? Well, the company can be shut down in part or actually in whole. Let me just mention, dear companies, that it's better to make sure that you follow the rules, because if you get shut down, you're going to be losing millions.
Approximately $56 million, sir.
$56 million!
Another important thing is that your employer should be giving you access to suitably cool water at all times. Yeah, they can't say, oh yeah, it's coming, so on the way. No. It has to be available the moment that you set foot on the work site. And it can't be like under the sun and boiling. No. Has to be suitably cool. In addition, of course, you're going to need to relax, so make sure that you have a shaded and secure area to relax in. If you don't have it, it is your right to have it. It's also mandatory that your employer provides you with all of the protective gear that you need, but it also has to be adequate enough to make sure that you aren't gonna suffocate under the heat. So make sure you get the right gear for the right temperature, the right weather. You also have to get annual health checkups. Again, it's your right. And also on the work site, there should always be a health and safety supervisor so that you can get the help that you need. Inshallah, you won't need it, but in case you need it, yeah, they should be there to help you. All right, so you guys know about the time, you know about the duration that's been extended, and you heard about the index to make sure that, you don't suffer from heat stress. Now, there's also an extra thing that you need to make sure of, and that is risk assessment, to make sure that they can handle the work that they're going to be working in. In addition, it is by law that every single person should go through heat stress training so that they understand what to do, they understand the importance of hydration. So if you haven't gone through that, talk to your employers, and if they still don't want to do it or to give you the necessary training, then
Report them to the police.
The government can go ahead and create all of these rules and regulations, but you need to stand up for your rights. It's really important to make Qatar a better place. So you can go ahead and make a report in person at the Al Khor or the industrial area offices for the Ministry of Labor. Now let me just go ahead and grab my notes because there are ways that you can complain online too, from the Ministry of Labor's website or the Amarni mobile app or the unified platform for complaints and whistleblowers. Now if you want to call a helpline, you can call 16008, and of course we'll put all those links down below. At the end of the day, the whole point is there are many different institutions and ways so that you can go ahead and report any violations. Inshallah, you don't go through any of this stuff, and hopefully, companies are doing right by you. But the reason why these areas are created is because we've got the laws, we've got the system, but you have to stand up for your rights. Now let me just go ahead and mention that the community is doing a lot of really cool things to take care of the people working outside and potentially suffering from heat stress, such as passing out cold bottles of water, passing out, ice packs, and even calling cards too so that they can call their families back home. And it's really nice to see how the community appreciates the workers and what they do. Now, of course, let me just go ahead and say that I really appreciate all of the people from all over the world that come to Qatar to help build this country and to make it a better place. So thank you so much. Alright, so now I've shared with you what the rules are, the regulations, the decrees, how to report a violation. Now the rest is up to you guys. Guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to share. And of course, you see that bell over there? It's melted. It's too hot outside. Ma'as salama.